What's up, TIs? Oh, now people are moving. 7-11-23. 2023. See, honk, 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 honk. So, yeah, I went to the gym already. As soon as I got there to sign in, light honking. Then I'm doing my exercises. There's people peeking in. Alright then. Damn, they were interrupting me. Anyway. See, so there was like this guy with a hood on in 90-degree weather. And he peeked in, right? It was like, he looked like he was stoned. So I'm doing the exercises. I'm doing extra stuff for that now. Because I know I'm only going there once a week, so I want to step up my game and do extra exercise when I'm in there. So I guess they don't like that. They had to see what I was doing. I was like, you can watch me all you want. At least I'm exercising. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing to exercise. But you know they hate us, so they hate when we do stuff. So, and then while I was in there, honk, 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 10,000 honks. And the joke was on them. So I finished with my session. And I have to go mail something. So as I'm going to the mailbox, the car service that I usually take, one of the drivers, he goes, "Oh, I can take you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He goes, wait for me over there while you finish." I'm like, "All right." Came right to Dunkin', and for some reason there wasn't that many perps, but there was a few that came in, like two. What's the Barbie doll Smurf? Oh, she was talking about me when she was sitting behind me. I heard her. They're very loud when they talk about us. She always talks about them. You know what I mean? Today she was saying something. What the hell was she saying? Man, I forgot. I looked over a little bit. It was like, really, bitch. So, she never comes in with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend talks to her on speaker and he looks over at me 1,000 times too. Sits right behind me and as loud as he can. Says stuff like she and her. But then he says stuff like that only I would know about. They're very creepy like that. So, and he has like 4 or 5 drinks, in the tray. So, then he leaves, right? And then she comes in like 2 minutes later. I'm like, why don't you come in together? No, because they have to start talking about me behind my back. Literally, because they're sitting behind me. Yeah, so they take turns. Remember, she said if she was a lesbian, she would do it with me. I would say no. So like she wouldn't have it. She wouldn't do that with a woman. Go pick me. The hell are they picking me for? I don't like women like that. They know it. That's why they're picking me. But she was looking at my shoes. She's like, "Oh, she's so unique. She's uniquely cute. If I was a lesbian, I would do her." Like, bitch, I don't think so. I never liked women like that in my entire life. I just don't dress, like everybody else dresses. So anyways, they had a couple of ambulances when I got here. So she didn't stay long either. There's a guy that comes in there. He always wears shades, right? He vapes. Wears a red shirt. The same red shirt and blue pants all the time. So he was wearing it, right? What the perps don't know is I look at your phone. They look at our phone. When we're on our phones texting somebody or calling, they look at our phones, right? To make sure they tell the handler what we're doing. So I do that now too. They sit next to me on purpose, right? So I have to look over and see. So I looked. He was texting somebody. He called somebody first. He said, yeah, Really, I forgot what he said. Very short, sweet, to the point. But he had his earbuds in. And then another guy came in, a young guy. I think it's the guy with the Mustang. I think that was him. So he sits at the next table, and the first guy sits next to me. And when people left, he sat on the corner, right? And he's on the phone, he's looking at videos. And then I don't like the way they were looking at me, right? Like, you could see it, like, they're perps. You can feel it, you feel it when they're perps. And then there was a guy eating an apple across the street, like, staring at me. It's the same, he's been in my videos a couple times. But eating an apple, like Adam and Eve, when you bit the apple, that's what they're representing. They're symbolizing that. Because they know who they worship. So, I know who they worship too, though. That's their point. So when I saw him doing that, I did their symbols. Because I was looking at stuff on my phone. And then I noticed him looking at me from where I was. Like, I feel it. So I looked over. And I made a triangle with my hand and put it over my eye. And then I did it again. Like, I kept, like, putting my hands together, making a triangle, and looking at him. It was great. This one? He just stopped dead and did that. So I was laughing because he was getting annoyed, actually, when I was doing that. So if you don't know what those symbols are, why would you get annoyed? You know what I mean? So after a while, he stopped looking at me. And then I put a video on him about gang stalking. Because it was only me and the other two guys there. So the guy next to me kept looking back at me. And there was something in the video that said they get paid to harass people. When he said that, the guy whipped his head back, looked at me, and his eyes were bulging out of his head and his sunglasses were falling down. But he whipped it quick. It's like Witchy Poo does when I say prayer. It was freaky like that. And then I look over, the other guy stopped eating, and he was looking at me the same way. So I'm like, haha. Like, it works. So watch some gang stalking videos. When you feel they're there watching you, make sure you watch the gang stalking videos in front of them. Put it nice and loud. Well, the people that work there didn't seem to mind my loud videos, so that's what I'm trying to say. It's they don't like being outed, because they do like little cohort, whatever it's called, little things in front of me, like to gaslight me, because they always look at me to react and scream at them. I'm not doing that.
A woman died. They actually watched it get swept away in the water. They're trying to get out.
Good thing I didn't go to the beach today. Nah, I had to go to the gym. I can't miss the gym. I've been missing the gym for 30 years. The gym is good for you. Exercising is good. So, I'm going to try to do something fun this summer. Don't know what yet. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to do a lot this summer. I could wait till it gets cooler out, and then I won't have to have a heat stroke. Oh, excuse me. And I was looking around too. I'm like, where the hell the perps at? He kept turning around when I said that. If you have your earbuds in, you don't usually hear people, so it was kind of funny. Just because you're here and you're eating your lunch and you're drinking coffee or what have you, doesn't mean you gotta spy on me. Just have your fucking coffee and get the fuck out. Tell your handler you saw me when you got there. And that's it. But look at my shirt. That's all, folks. I said it too. I was like, this morning, I'm like, I think I'm gonna wear my Looney Tunes shirt. So I learned how to download my videos off my YouTube channel. So you gotta go to YouTube Studio, and then you click Content, and then you scroll to the ones you want to keep. You click it, more edit, more actions, and then you click download, and it should go right to your computer. And then then you click off of it, and then you pick other videos and do the same. I was having a hard time finding this one video of Booty Bandit waiting for me and the Pepsi Smurf waiting for me at the same time. That was the only video I couldn't find for the longest time. So I went on there, I wrote it down, what I called it. And nobody was wearing jackets, so I thought it was summer. I wound up it was in October sometime. So I went to the actual video and it clicked show more and it shows the actual date when it came up. So I was like, oh good. So then I found it. So now I have a couple of videos on my computer. The more street theater, the better that I can keep, because they will, they're gonna keep doing this. Mostly with Pepsi Smurf. I mean, he already did some shit. So there's one more video that he was waiting for me recently. And I said, "What's up, my friend?" And then there's two handlers there. I gotta look for that one next. Now that I know how to do it. Yeah. Like, I guess the perps were hiding today because they did that booty bandit thing last night. It didn't work. And then, the thing on Friday didn't work. The auxiliary coming by didn't work. So the guy that showed me his ass last night, I'm thinking he's the pit bull. It could be. I didn't see him from the front. But I know that guy lives in the neighborhood somewhere. So, and he has the harness. He put the harness on the dog with camouflage on it, so. I got debris in my eye from the wind. It's actually cooler out right now, which is good. It was hot as hell before. Alright, so if any other stuff happens today, I guess I'll film it. Like tonight, before I go in. If something happens, I'll film it. Like on the red car, of course. Hi! It's from SpongeBob when you see hi like that, right? So, look, another red car. Hi! And then the people at Dunkin' started doing that to each other, the workers. They were going, hey! And I was laughing because, we do it here. But I guess a lot of people do it, so. I wave at the perps. I wave at them. I give the thumbs up. I take a sip of coffee and look at them. Well, they take a sip of coffee in front of my fucking house, right? They're allowed to do that in front of my house. They're allowed to stand here in front of my house and sip coffee and do signals. No, it's not a free country like that. You're stalking me, and it's illegal to stalk people. That's why I'm keeping all these videos that I see that I'm making with real street theater, like complete street theater that you can see it. I keep it because I want to make sure, I have the evidence when I, call the po-po. I know they're in on it, but I'm still going to do it. I hear a mourning dove. I don't see him, but I hear him. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put this up later sometime. And then if I see anything at night, I will record it, because I'm not playing with these perps.